It's not me, it's you. Well, sorry, it's actually kind of me, but it's also kind of you. But we're just gonna have to break up. YouTube, I'm sorry, but you know, I'm a sacral authority human design manifesting generator, and for the last little while, I just had not been feeling great about the content that is going on this channel. And it just isn't lighting me up anymore. Maybe it's just me, I don't know, maybe it's also you, but every time I go to hit record, I get this like contraction and like I'm just not excited about it. And that's not the way this relationship started, you know? Like this relationship started and we were so in love and you loved me and I loved you, and creating together was this beautiful magical force. And then I'll admit, you know, I went and talked to some people and I got some expert opinions and I made things hard. I made them hard. I got all bent out of shape about the keywords and the algorithm and having to teach and add value. And then I started doing that with my blog posts. And then there was a podcast and I got a little overwhelmed and I stopped putting love into you. But you know what? This relationship also kind of stopped being fun. Do you think it stopped being fun? Because I feel like it stopped being fun. And I don't want to do things that aren't fun. I'm an Enneagram 7, yo. I want to do things that are fun. And I believe that we get to have fun even while we're building our spiritual dynasties, even while we're creating impact. I want you to be with me having fun, YouTube. And this stopped feeling like fun. So, you know what? I thought we were gonna have to break up. I really did. And it was killing me because I like showing up here, but I don't like showing up like this. So I think we're just gonna have to change things a little bit and do things a little differently, because I want to enjoy showing up for you and I want you to enjoy showing up for me. Does that sound good to you? Capiche? So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna drop the script, literally. I'm gonna show up teaching when I feel like showing up teaching. I'm gonna show up telling you about my life when I feel like showing up and telling you about my life. For example, you may have noticed we're now in Costa Rica. What? Last time you talked to me, we were in Mexico. Well, since then, I've gone to Peru, I've gone to Guatemala. Where else have I gone? All over Costa Rica. There's been places, there's been movements, there's been things happening in my life. And I want this to be an avenue where we get to not only teach, like, yeah, man, I'll teach you stuff, but I want you to see the embodiment of it. I want you to see the application of it. You know what? If you really want to be taught, my containers are an amazing place for that. And my blog posts, we do a lot of teaching related content on my blog posts and in the new school that you guys also haven't really heard about, that has also been brewing. And why haven't you guys heard about all of these amazing things? YouTube, why haven't you heard? Why haven't I told you? Because I was getting myself bent out of shape saying like, well, I got to teach them something. Otherwise, that's not what YouTube is for. So I've decided that I'm changing it. YouTube is now for behind the scenes. YouTube is now for interconnection. YouTube is now so you can see the embodiment of what I teach in other places. YouTube is now going to be my bedroom best friend. Are you excited to be my bedroom best friend? Why is there a fly here? The fly wants to be my bedroom best friend as well. If that's what excites you, if you're like, yeah, Steph, I want to be behind the scenes. I want to see spirituality in action. I want to see embodiment. I want to hear about the struggles. I want the real life stuff. Don't give me the polished teaching. Give me the reality of the situation. Give me the truth. If that's what you're looking for, then that's what this channel is now becoming. So we're not breaking up, but we are completely reimagining what this channel is going to look like and what is going to offer for you. And hey, if you're just here for the teachings and you don't really want all the girlfriend woo-woo shit, that's totally cool. Then you want to be on my blog. That is the place that you want to be. I'll put the description down below. So right now, as of today, when I'm recording this video, the best place to find that is at stephaniejai.com. within a few weeks of this being posted, the best place to find that will be at our new school, theprism.org, which I am super excited about. That will be another announcement video that you will get next week, telling you all about that. So theprism.org. Other cool things that we are going to now talk about on this channel: why we moved around so much, how we decide to settle. Aurora, our divine puppy, she manifested from a premonitic dream, and a lot of you guys have been asking about that. These are things that I started to write in blog posts, and they kind of suck as blog posts. And then when I make YouTube videos that are teaching, I feel like they're not hitting the mark. So the blog post, stephaniejai.com, is where you're going to find the teaching content. This YouTube channel is where you're going to find the behind the scenes stuff. The school, theprism.org, is where you're going to be able to join us if you are ready to invest in a paid container. Theprism.org is where you're going to be able to do that. And coming to a audio place near you is going to be the Alchemize Your Life podcast, which is going to be unleashed officially in October, and that will combine myself and Cian's teachings. So if you're wondering where to go for what type of content you want, and you know what, I've got a really organized brain. I'm a Virgo ascending, and I just needed to organize this for my own sanity as well, so that there was less friction for me when I was creating for you. So again, just to reiterate all of that, the blog is where you're going to find amazing teaching content that is 100% free. This is your how-tos, this is your DIYs. You want to go to the blog for that, okay? And all these links are going to be in the description down below. As it stands right now, the best place to find my blog is stephaniejai.com. However, as of tomorrow or next week, theprism.org is where you're going to find that too. Number 2, if you're ready to join a paid container and you want to go even deeper, then you're going to want to join me in theprism.org in our paid containers. So there are learn on your own. There are also live containers. There are lots and lots of events coming up in September, October, November, and December that are one-off events. So you'll go to the Prism for that. If you are wanting just to connect with us on a deeper level, our Facebook page, which is being rebranded right now. So right now it's called, there's been lots of changes, you guys, as you can see, and I haven't even had a chance to tell you about them. That'll be in the next video. So, but Facebook, you can go join me there. If you are wanting to just hear Cian and I banter about controversial topics, then the Alchemize Your Life podcast is where you're gonna catch that. And last but not least, and best, holy Hannah, this YouTube channel is now going to become my behind the scenes. Now, one thing I will not promise you is super duper amazing editing skills, because quite frankly, I don't have them. And it didn't feel good to outsource an editor for this channel at this point, because I want it to still be my unique transmission. So my vlogs are not going to be the super fancy vlogs where you like cut to this screen and cut to this screen and you have these fancy sound effects and then an emoji pops up right here. It's going to be me talking and telling you about my life. It's going to be more like diary time and less like you're watching a full cinematic production. But my intention here is to be able to open my heart more to you, to be able to connect more with you in a way that a lot of social media, I don't believe, really provides the opportunity to do, and to be able to really share my life with you and show you what embodiment of the things I teach actually looks like, so that you can see that it's not always perfect, and it is usually perfect. And the reason for that is because of full embodiment. And what does that actually look like? I want you to know that when I'm teaching you these things through my blog or through my courses, either free or paid, that like I'm the real deal, and that this is truly who I am. And I want you to see the rawness of that, which means shit ain't gonna be perfect, yo. And I hope that's okay with you. So if you're along for that ride, if you're along for that revision of what our relationship is going to look like, less teaching, less structure, and more real life, if that excites you, then you are definitely going to want to continue to hit that subscribe button. Stay subscribed, stay liking, stay commenting, stay following, all of that good stuff. And if you're like, nope, not my jam, not really what I'm excited about, I want the teaching stuff, then you're gonna wanna head over to my blog, which is where that content will get moved. You'll get thought-provoking blog posts, you'll get DIYs, you'll get how-to, you'll get what to read tips, all that kind of good stuff that I had originally planned for here, but I was just getting a huge contraction on. All of that's now gonna be on my blog. And this is going to be just for you and just for me, an intimate space where we get to know each other. Cool? Cool. All right, I'll see you next week. Bye.